Hey y'all, good morning. This is Tonetta, your relationship coach here at Speak Your Truth, where I help educate, inspire, and empower you to speak your truth and be who you are within your relationships. I want to welcome you all to this video. This video is actually talking about focusing on the positive instead of focusing on the negative inside your relationship. I know a lot of times, of course, we like to, it's being humans, it's being individuals, I put it that way. We're usually ingrained with the negative first. It always seems like that way. From growing up until adulthood, of course, we always hear the negative first, not the positive first, and all those kind of things. Just keep in mind that that's not, for me, I guess, from what I've learned with my experiences, is not definitely a good way of thinking, a good way of living, a good way of behaving, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, at some point when you're in a relationship and you're, of course, working around, whether it's somebody you're working with or in a romantic relationship or you're with your family, friends, all those types of things, your kids, nobody wants to hear dwelling on the negative all the time first at all. All the time is this is going wrong, this is going wrong, that's going wrong. Where is the positive? I know there's positive things, I'm sure, that happens in your relationships every single day. Like I said, definitely try to focus on those more. Just keep in mind that when we're, of course, dwelling on the negative and not saying what we, of course, appreciate or be thankful for whatever it is our partner's bringing us, just keep in mind that nobody likes that. Nobody wants to hear drab and dreary and depressed and sad and what's going wrong all the time. That pushes folks away and pushes them to not, of course, communicate with you. You have to understand that. Like I said, I learned that in my life as well, not just telling you all that, but I learned this lesson actually the hard way. And like I said, at some point we have to realize that if you want to have communication inside your relationship, you want to have, of course, a more positive relationship moving forward, that kind of thing, you have to focus more on the positive than on the negative. Yes, I know negative things may happen. You all may get into spats or small arguments or that kind of thing. That's for everybody's relationship, no matter who you are. But at some point, like I said, you have to realize that when you're, of course, having those arguments and that kind of thing, it cannot take up your whole entire day. It should not consume your whole entire relationship. I know that it goes more into that, of course, with the emotional awareness and emotional intelligence and that kind of thing, and I'll talk about that at another time. But like I said, definitely, you have to focus more on the positive, the things that are going right inside your relationship. Like I said, when you're focusing on the negative and this is going wrong, that's going wrong, that pushes your partner away and your partner does not want to communicate with you, because all they're going to hear is bickering. I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong, this is going wrong, and nothing ever positive. Like I said, nobody wants to hear just negative every single day, day in, day out. And I know men always say women sometimes have a lot of, well, I don't say women a lot, but I know I have heard men talk about how women, of course, have this type of demeanor as well sometimes, that there's always focusing on what's wrong and never focusing on what's right. So I'm here to tell you, ladies and gents, I know gentlemen do this as well, but like I said, definitely start focusing on the positive. If you have to create that positive, then create something positive for that day inside the relationship. Whether you all are giving each other a kiss or giving each other a text message saying, honey, I appreciated what you did this morning for doing the dishes or taking out the trash, or I don't know, cleaning up the bed, or you put the shoes up or put the clothes up, did the laundry, whatever it is, you paid the bill, or I don't know, whatever it is, you drove the car and put gas in it. Those things are positive. Look at the positive, saying thank you, I appreciate you, I'm glad that I have you in my life. Like I said, those kind of things. And if there's, like I said, if you have to create a positive moment, then create that moment. Whether you're, of course, asking your partner to, of course, assist you in cooking, making a good meal, that kind of thing, and he or she is saying thank you for the nice meal, whatever it is, something that you all can, of course, say thank you for every day inside your relationship on, and let that be your driving force inside the relationship instead of the negative. Like I said, dwelling on the negative will get you nowhere, but to more negativity. What is I forgot how the quote goes, but it says something along the lines of whatever you're feeding every day, if you're feeding the negative every day, then that's what you're going to have. But if you're feeding the positive every day, that's what you're going to have as well. And like I said, you definitely have to start feeding the positivity and the gratitude, the thankfulness, and all that type of thing inside your relationship. Like I said again, ladies and gents, nobody wants to hear a relationship or hear constantly all day long, but this is going wrong, that's going wrong. You're talking about everybody else in the family, this is going wrong, that's going wrong, nothing's ever going right. I'm sure there's one thing at least every day that you can focus on that goes right inside your relationship. And for some reason, if it's not, then you may have to rethink your partner. I know, yes, sometimes you have to do those things. I had to rethink partners, I guess I put it that way as well. The last relationship I left that relationship because I had to rethink my partner who I was with. There was no communication. I'll talk about that another time, but there was a lot of things I'm telling y'all about right now, the negative all the time. That's what was going on, actually. And like I said, you definitely have to, like I said, if you're not happy inside your relationship and you don't find anything positive, there's nothing your partner ever does, there's nothing, whatever's going on, like I said, you either you need to rethink your relationship, and also rethink the relationship that you have with yourself, because there's usually nobody, if you're not able to be happy as a person in any kind of relationship that you're in, then you have to rethink yourself and figure out what it is that you're missing that's causing you not to be happy. So with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning into this video this morning. I hope that these small nuggets popped in somebody's head today, and of course gave somebody a different outlook and a different perspective and mindset on the relationship this morning. So with that, I want to say again, thank you. This is Tonetta, your relationship coach and Speak Your Truth, where I help educate, inspire, and empower you to speak your truth and be who you are within your relationship. Take care, y'all, and have a great day.